Et bonjour à toutes et à tous, et aujourd'hui les amis, on se retrouve pour l'épisode 20 sur Dynasty Warriors Origine. On reprend notre quête principale, on va aller voir un chouchou qui se trouve juste devant là-bas. C'est parti les amis, j'espère que vous allez tout et tout très bien. Pour ma part, ça va super, et on y va de ce pas les gars, pour continuer cette belle aventure. C'est parti, que nous réserve la suite.
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence.
Les ermites.
Most men seize every opportunity to show off their talents and knowledge, however modest. But those two are different. Unless it's for a cause they care about, they prefer to keep their talents to themselves. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
Et que ça serait cool. Deux sages avec nous, ça serait super.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow's even sharper than SHU. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? SHU's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was SHU who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone.
What the fuck? C'est moi le chef du château là?
Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
Ok. Carrément. En son voyage pour le Dynasty, ce dernier était absent. Il ne s'était donc pas vu. Oh merde.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Oh non. Quel dommage. Oh, allez, on se choue maintenant.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps, or an aspiration. Something that gave your life meaning.
quelque chose. Je ne risque pas d'arriver, je ne ferai pas. Ouais,
I
ouais.
see. That doesn't surprise me, coming from you. You are far stronger than I could ever hope to be. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
Je sais pas où il en est, ce pauvre Xushu. Quelques jours plus tard.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang?
Oh
You hear
merde.
anything yet?
Il a pas répondu.
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
Alors, allons-nous ce soir-là? On va le voir là. Non ou pas? Aïe aïe aïe.
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
Then why doesn't he show himself? He's had plenty of chances. How many times does he expect us to visit?
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again.
Oh le forcing de fou.
But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No,
Qu'est-ce qu'il a lui?
Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am
Ah bon?
unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a?
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind.
Au moins il nous a été utile pour la bataille à les 8 portes.
Rather, if there is anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns.
Quel dommage.
Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me.
Et pourquoi pars-tu?
I'm sorry. Believe me, this isn't how I want it to be. But I don't have any choice. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council.
C'était une pour...
That wasn't all.
Oh. Oh l'enfoiré.
It also said that My mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army.
Ah, d'accord. Ok.
At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She
Ah,
is their hostage.
l'enfoiré. Ok, je comprends. Ok. Ok, donc il a en otage sa mère, du coup il le force à quitter Liu Bei. Ok, là. Putain d'enfoiré. Je devrais en
Lord
informer.
Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission.
T'aurais dû nous en parler.
Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration. A dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice. But I agonized over it for days. And now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land.
Quel enfoiré ce Cao Cao. Prends soin de toi.
Thank you. You too. I'm sure we'll meet again. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
Aïe aïe aïe. On a perdu notre
They say
stratège.
there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province. Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something like
Là-bas.
that.
Regardez les bas. Il y a du pyroxène. Il y a du pyroxène de partout. Je raffole du pyroxène.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
On ramasse tout ce qu'on peut en
Have you seen Lord
pyroxène.
Jiao Yun wield a spear?
Allons voir Liu Bei maintenant.
That's Cao Cao.
Ah bordel, on a perdu SHU. Quelques jours plus tard.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling.
Ah. Peut-être que oui.
But
Il...
he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with... That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
J'espère qu'on va bientôt le trouver. Chaumière de Koei.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that.
Ah, il est là.
But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
Oh putain, quel beau gosse ce Koei, bordel.
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhangfei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other. As simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices, and many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother,
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose.
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil, and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first, and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes. But can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then, and only then, can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Ah, ça veut dire quoi ça? Est-ce qu'il va rejoindre Liu Bei?
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here,
Ah.
they've been holed up together,
Ah bon, il l'a ramené.
talking day and night.
Ça veut dire qu'il a accepté, je pense.
He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Chugu Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
Alors, qu'est-ce qui va se passer maintenant, les gars? Il manque plus que Pantong en fait maintenant. Pantong, c'est bon. Mais si.
I remember Xingye, and how Lord Xiusu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable.
Je suis même avis.
I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
Il va tous nous utiliser comme soldats, comme armes, et tout. Terrible. Ah, elle est revenue, elle. Ah, mais c'est notre meuf, ça. Ouais.
Ah, it's you. How long has it been?
Trop longtemps. On va faire le dragueur.
Yes, it has. You look well. We studied weaponry together, remember? I'm Yue Ying of Mianan. I heard you had become a vassal of Lord Liu Bei, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to come see you again. The fact is, I recently entered Lord Liu Bei's service myself, which makes us allies and comrades.
Oh, ça y est. Ah, c'est... Ok. Comment c'est possible? Ok, c'est au service de Liu Bei, elle aussi.
You see...
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you.
Ah bon?
He wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle.
Ok.
We've sent out scouts, but so far there've been no reports of any approaching armies. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
Bon ben, allons-y.
Lord Zhuge Liang. Come on, let's go.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's gonna be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little...
So Lord Chugu Liang, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in mass. it is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Ah, forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife,
Oh merde.
Yue Ying.
Oh merde, c'est sa femme. Oh putain, fais chier.
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside my husband.
Non, moi je le drague plus, c'est bon.
Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes. We did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you?
Tous bienvenue parmi nous.
Thank you for the welcome. I have heard much of your exploits. I will do whatever I can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.
Ah, notre armée se forme, c'est cool. Et des nouveaux officiers qui arrivent vers nous, c'est bien aussi. Ah, bien sûr. Une nouvelle bataille. J'ai combien... Attendez. On va voir les armes, si j'en ai eu des nouvelles ou pas. Prends dans le gantelet, vas-y. Oh. Alors ça c'est puissant. Oh, le fendeur à 291. Alors ça c'est cool aussi. Ouais, ça c'est très bien. J'aime bien le bâton. J'aime beaucoup le bâton. Ok, Liu Bei, Cao Cao encore une fois. C'est parti. C'est parti, c'est parti. Première bataille avec Zhuge Liang.
Shall we start?
C'est parti. Ouh. Oh, on a plus de soldats qu'avant, c'est cool en tout cas.
Yes.
Ok, Cao Cao a anéanti la maison des Yuan et sa grande armée s'est rapprochée de la province de Jing. D'accord. L'époque Shaodan, un des plus fidèles généraux seront éliminés qui s'enfuiront à coup sûr. Ok, d'accord. Alors, les conditions de bataille ne sont clairement pas en notre faveur. Nous sommes en infériorité numérique et notre formation laisse à désirer. C'est vrai qu'ils peuvent attaquer de toutes parts. C'est quoi ça? Maintenant, tu me dis que nous sommes désavantagés. Voilà. Ok, force post-pandémique concentrée au centre. Ouais. Ah, l'attaque incendiaire. Distance au nord, d'accord. Yu Ying. Ok, parfait, parfait.
Yes. Yes.
Difficile, mais c'est Luke. Ah, mais Zoroyun il sera avec moi de toute façon. C'est bon. Prépare l'attaque incendiaire, d'accord. Il faut prendre les bases. Il faut prendre les bases. Oh, cette stratégie de fou furieux. Ah, si, si. Ouais, on va réussir. Zhuge Liang, je te laisse seul. Badek. Et j'y vais avec mon bâton. Allez, les gars, c'est parti pour la fight là, j'en peux plus. J'en peux plus. Oh, ça a l'air énorme.
Once we take G, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down
Allons au
all
milieu.
who stand in our way.
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together.
Our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang said.
Oh.
Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Allez.
Didn't expect an ambush here. It won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
Allez, casse-toi. Faut mourir à un moment donné, je sais pas. C'est chiant là, ça meurt pas quoi. Putain, ils sont résistants de malade en plus. Ah. Putain, ils ont 4 boucliers, c'est un truc de fou. Ils ont tous 4 boucliers. Allez. Ah, il crève ou quoi lui?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ok, Guan Yu qui a pris là-bas. Prenez les bases les gars. Pour renforcer mon attaque. Putain mais viens par là toi. Yes. Oh putain, il tue tout le monde, c'est cool ça. Yes, ils prennent des bases. Allez, ça dégage maintenant. Il y en avait un là-bas. Putain, on les bat tous, c'est un truc de fou. Oh là là. Ils sont dans la merde, hein, en passant.
Easy, Sutherland. Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
The enemy officer.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Now, begin the advance.
Putain, il est résistant de malade lui.
Just as Lord Zhuge Liang said, their defenses are weak.
Take this.
It is as if he has accounted for every twist and turn the battle might take.
So far,
Allez.
everything's gone according to Zhuge Liang's plan. I guess I'll have to do my part as well.
Strongholds have been taken. But our allies aren't yet ready. We must wait for the right moment.
Merde.
All right. We've drawn them in far enough. Fall back as planned.
Ah, il se replie.
The enemy is on the back foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines.
Oh.
Start the advance.
Ils vont vers la forêt. Ils sont foutus. Ils vont être le feu à la forêt.
Their formation looks to be unraveled. concentrate our troops there.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Le moral de leur officier s'est
So,
amélioré.
the trap is ready. The time has come to set the plan into motion.
Carrément. Il y a du monde. Hein.
With your might, I am certain we
Comme
will
deux
see
yeux.
it done.
Take this.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ils sont arrivés avec leurs armées. Allez, go. On va aller. On va le tuer lui là. Voilà un petit bouzou. Ça fait plaisir.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Et ils sont nombreux. Oh, le déluge embrasé. Hop. Oh, c'est tendu tout ça. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je dois reprendre cette base là. Putain, si. Oh le con. J'ai fait de la merde là, on dirait. J'aurais dû prendre cette base. Putain. J'ai pas fait mon devoir. Faut qu'il résiste hein, au milieu. On va prendre ça vite. Oh, j'ai fait de la merde là, quoi. Et merde.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Vite. Voilà. Ouh putain, j'ai de la chance. Putain. On a eu beaucoup de chance là. J'espère que ça va suffire. Hein.
Fire here? So we've been lured into a trap. Our reserves will not reach us here.
Ah, c'est bon, c'est l'occasion là.
So that's what they were after. How could I have let them deceive me?
Parfait.
The plan's aim has been achieved. Now, the rest is down to our warriors. May you all fare well in battle.
Ah ouais, on est en train de les baiser là. Ils sont vraiment dans la merde là.
Let's go give them our support.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come and face me. I'm getting pumped up.
Les Anglais ou morts aussi.
There is now a way to victory.
Non mais parfait.
Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march.
Ok, bon, mais là ils sont dans la merde. Oh merde, moi j'ai fait le tour comme un con. Quel teubé je suis. Je les rejoins, c'est pas grave. Oh là là. Pour une fois que c'est nous qu'on attaque comme ça, quoi. Ça c'est beau. C'est très très beau ça.
officer has been defeated. This territory
Ouais, ça c'est à nous.
is ours.
Trop simple, c'est lieutenant.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Done very well.
Et voilà.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Easy. Alors, plus gros de l'armée, ici. Allez, go. Là, ils sont dans la merde. Ouh. Putain, mais ils sont combien sur moi, là? Putain, ils sont 4. Ouais, ça dégage, tout ça. Oh, y'a Cao Cao. Cao Cao. Oh le bordel. Allez, déluge embrasé. C'est parti. Ils sont dans la merde là, je te le dis.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I claim another victory in the name of my brother. Behold my power.
Ça fait mal les déluges embrasés à chaque fois.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Eh, il reste plus que Cao Cao maintenant. Allez, là c'est la fin. Oh, pas encore. Putain. Allez, cette fois-ci c'est la fin.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I can't believe it. We outnumbered them by far, and yet Lord Cao Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime.
Putain, parfait. Il est fort. C'est vrai qu'il est fort. Ok. Ça on s'en fiche. Et alors maintenant on va aller par ici après. Voilà. Très bien. On ira dans la dernière branche.
incredible. I cannot believe we won. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back. If we were by ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now...
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why Brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with SHU.
That is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army. But we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are a necessary part of the plans I've laid towards our ultimate victory. Now, do excuse me. I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know, he may be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like Brother. But only a tiny bit.
Ok, c'est pas mal du tout. Bon allez, continuons. Ah, on a cette bataille. C'est pour avoir des gardes en plus. Défense de la province de Qing. Ouais. On va ça plus tard. C'est les quêtes secondaires. Très importantes que je fais en off généralement. Guan Yu.
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
Ah merde.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Another storm will be brewing once Liu Biao's gone. And just when we found a place to call home, too.
Indeed. The circumstances are similar to when Lord Tao Qin asked Brother to be his successor.
Ah, peut-être que ce sera Liu Bei.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei, and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But...
given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance. But at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province, but taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning.
C'était peut-être un test.
However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
Ouais, jamais il ferait ça. Envahir une province. Peu de temps après, Liu Biao décéda et son fils Liu Kong lui succéda. Liu Bei se vit confier la tâche de guider le jeune chef. Pendant ce temps, Cao Cao a dirigé vers la province de Jing. Encore une fois. Encore une fois.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao.
Pourquoi cela?
Well, Xiu Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever, one who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma, something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Xiu Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort.
Ouais, je suis d'accord.
You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Il est venu encore en découdre quand même, Cao Cao. À chaque fois, il veut venir attaquer ce bâtard. Putain, c'est un truc de fou. Ah, sérieux maintenant.
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight.
On le connaît même pas. Ouais, il a
I
raison.
have a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Oh, oh la réunion.
Why are you here?
Oh putain, il a changé de tenue. Tenue bleue. Cao Cao.
Lord Liu Bei,
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Song has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
Heck.
No. No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Song switched his alliance, you lost.
Oh le bordel.
And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye. What?
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that.
Putain, il nous a livré là.
appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
Putain,
You
l'enfoiré.
are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another. And with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
What the fuck, on va devoir s'enfuir. Ah bah tiens, Liu Bei il est juste ici. Comme d'habitude, on s'enfuit. Purée, c'est un truc de fou. Et l'autre il nous a livré.
Prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
Quel enfoiré ce petit con.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive. Just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
C'est la fuite, encore une fois.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh.
My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province.
Ah.
It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Et il ferait commencer car de nombreux soldats et paysans se joignent à ses troupes fuient vers le sud. Leur progression était cependant très lente et les forces de Cao Cao les rattrapaient rapidement. Aïe aïe aïe, c'est pas grave, on va se battre.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia. The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh, it was nothing really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Course!
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
Ok, ça va être la fuite. Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe? C'est quoi cette odeur? C'est encore Balouane? Ouais.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? What? Do you mean that he would risk the lives of the people for something so abstract? Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives, that is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but...
Cela prouve sa valeur.
Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao.
Mais non.
I see Cao Cao's army is caught up. So, what will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on.
Attendez les gars, j'ouvre à mon chat. Ok, me revoilà.
I shall watch carefully.
Est-ce qu'on l'a fait cette bataille maintenant? C'est juste... Ah, on va la faire. Shankban. Allez, on va la faire. On va faire encore une grosse vidéo. Un gros épisode là.
Shall we start?
Je suis tout seul avec du bay. C'est grave ça. Je vais m'enlever. Eh ouais, il nous a rattrapés. Ok. Bon, ok. Ça rayonne. Il est tout seul, prendre. Je m'en occupe. C'est la fuite. Ah, c'est soit Zhangfei, soit Zaryun. On va prendre Zaryun avec nous. C'est parti.
So that honor may carry the day.
I'm counting on you.
Allez, c'est parti pour cette dernière bataille de l'épisode, les gars. Avec Zaryun.
Future of our realm, a future Liu Bei's wife strove to protect, and I shall protect him with my life. Let us go. Whatever it takes, we must get to Lord Liu Bei. Come on!
Allez, venez. Je vais t'en reculer. Ah, je peux pas passer par là. Oh, je suis obligé de faire tout le tour. Oh là là. Oh putain, je suis trop bloqué là. Ah, c'est la merde, là, les gars. Ouais. Faut vite y aller. Putain, j'ai un dong, il est dans la merde, le balade. Vite y aller. Putain, les armées qui est là.
So that's who Zhangfei is. Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
Il défend tout seul le pont, donc oui. C'est abusé comme il est fort, là. C'est la boisson, ça.
The enemy officer no virtue in dying so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Faut vite aller rejoindre.
Let's go. So that's Cao Cao. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here. That man's world.
Allez, go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Putain, il y en a qui arrive par derrière encore. Putain. Là, ils sont en train de perdre les autres. Allez, descendons. Oh, il a que deux boucliers. C'est bon, ça va faire. Oh putain. C'est quoi ce bordel là?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Countering me is the worst thing that could have happened to me.
Retreat would be the best option right now.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge. Concentrate. Let's get serious.
Putain, c'est quoi? Eh, ils font mal. Hein.
So, this is everyone now. It seems not all were able to escape unscathed. Still, we must move on for now.
Putain, il est dans la merde. Faut vite le battre, lui. Allez. Oh le bordel, il y a plein de monde en bas.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No need to overextend ourselves. Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
Alors rejoindre vite, 5 feuilles.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed.
Merde, je suis tombé.
Still some stragglers.
Abusé.
If only we could go help them as well.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Ah, il est revenu. Cher Zogalian. Ok, cool.
It is thorny, but walk it we shall.
Vite, allons-y. Allons rejoindre Liu Bei. Je lui ai mis ses gardes à Zhangfei qui tiennent le plus longtemps possible.
Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time
Allez.
with reinforcements. The enemy officer has been defeated. I
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we can start putting our plans
toi tu
into
dégages.
place.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is sick.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for AUTRE. You'll go no further. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
We've gained our spirit, I see. Let's properly assess the battle, and then move advantageously.
Liu Bei.
Looking rough. We go.
We will join you.
They were waiting for this. Bear witness to my power. Let me see you. Bear witness to my power. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker. Bear witness to my power. This is how it's done.
Putain.
It can't be.
Pourquoi pas.
It's over. Just started. All my might. The enemy officer still needed has been defeated. That means I must fall back for now. Looking rough. Bear witness to my power.
Allez. Toi t'es mort.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle. All right. We're taking care of those trying to cross the bridge. I better go after brother now.
Looking rough.
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter. Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
Oh putain, il y a Liu Bei qui arrive.
Pursue him with every man available.
Start the advance.
Oh merde. Faut qu'il casse le pont. C'est pas mal. Ils sont où mes gardes en fait? C'est ah, c'est Zhang Fei qui est là. Ah, faut qu'il vienne avec nous lui.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
All my might. Victory!
Infested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Liang.
Ah bah exécuter un plan, d'accord.
Continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike, all entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Is it Cao
The enemy officer
Mais c'est Liu Bei, c'est le bon, t'es bête ou quoi?
myself?
Il comprend rien ce Bailouan. Oh, un éboulement. Et voilà. Ils sont dans la merde. Ils peuvent plus passer.
Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
What's going on?
excellent. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Allons-y.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route. We'll have more time.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking.
Oh, on va se les faire, t'inquiète.
Actually, a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
Cut you off. You're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
I did not expect.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is it! I will not allow you to block our path. We will break through.
We must hold the line.
Are you ready to face me?
I have no choice but to retreat.
My apologies for the wait.
Oh, but you.
We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
Stylé. Des renforts. Aïe.
Witness our privacy. Let's get serious.
Il est chiant, tu lui. C'est bon.
The enemy
I
officer
shall retreat
has
now,
been defeated.
so
Go.
that I may fight again another day.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we could start preparations in earnest.
Ah, ça a exécuté un autre plan encore. Waouh. Encore un des rochers, c'est obligé. Oh là là, ils vont devoir faire tout le tour. Hein. C'est bête.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
Il va essayer de les ralentir, je veux dire, un peu.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step. So too shall this retreat contribute to our next.
Eh merde, bon au moins il nous a bien aidé. Wow. Putain mais il casse pas encore.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time.
Putain, il va nous rattraper. Je dois faire le déluge ombragé, j'ai pas le choix. Putain, il est pas mort.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Oh, on va être obligé de les affronter. Hein. Eh ouais.
I am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now.
Pas de choix.
Liu Bei.
Oh putain, ils sont tellement nombreux. Je vais me faire les autres moi.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Allez. Ça dégage. Ils sont faibles.
The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Oh putain.
Making progress. The enemy officer.
Ils sont vraiment dans la merde, je te le dis.
Let's get serious. The enemy officer
Il reste plus que
has been defeated.
le gros Cao Cao.
Finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path.
Ah mais il reste lui là encore.
What is this fog?
Hein? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass
Que?
would be too great a risk.
Mais non, mais qu'est-ce que tu fais?
Sight of the path and of all my comrades. Is this some
Mais
sort
Luan,
of magic?
pas des conneries comme ça.
A strange fog. We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
Putain, arrête les conneries.
Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem.
Oh, il est chiant lui.
Best be prepared to fight.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace.
That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle.
Oh, il est chiant. C'est le bon.
Worst kind of violence. Despite this,
Oh putain, mais il fait de la magie tout type.
does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? What will your path lead to? You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions.
How is that different from the guardians of peace we hated so much?
Ah merde.
How is Liu Bei
Putain.
any different from the ones who took everything from us?
Putain, relou là.
Anguish and despair has been burned into my mind. The suffering, the agony, the chaos, and it is revealed to me my new path. This is my last.
Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end.
Mais non.
But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them.
Joins-toi à nous.
You fool. Heroes who dub their greed conviction and endanger the lives of the defenseless. For it is our duty to achieve peace in this realm. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, then this is where our paths diverge. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Peut-être qu'un jour il réapparaîtra. On verra bien.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you.
Qui es-tu réellement?
Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The fog has lifted.
Bon.
It seems that everyone is safe.
On a battu Zhang on dirait.
To move on.
Ah non, on rejoint Liu Bei, mais là on a gagné de toute façon. Voilà. C'est parfait.
We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. We still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jin.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother,
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also...
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Ok, une belle petite bataille tout ça. Le level 33, le noyer, c'est n'importe quoi. Yaku, commanderie de Yansha, province de Jing.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while.
C'est pas quelque chose?
Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender.
Reddition, carrément.
However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu.
Espérons là.
Right you are. In some form or another, Lord Zhuge Liang shall return with aid from Wu, without fail. Of that I am certain, though I cannot say why. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei.
Oui, j'ai des batailles un peu partout à faire. Enfin, j'ai une bataille à faire là-bas, je dois aller voir Zhuge Liang, Zhang Fei et Guan Yu. Mais ça les amis, on le fera dans le prochain épisode. J'espère que vous avez aimé celui-ci. Si c'est le cas, n'oubliez pas le petit pouce bleu et à vous abonner, c'est très important. Et on se retrouve très prochainement pour la suite de cette magnifique aventure. Salut!